Imagine waking up on a Saturday, and instead of chasing a late lie-in that collapses into a sluggish Sunday, you give your body a gentle nudge toward a clock that works with you. Welcome to a practical guide to weekend timing that sharpens your Monday brain without demanding drastic sleep shifts. The core idea is simple. Align your weekend habits with your circadian biology, not fight it. You don't need to throw your life into chaos to feel more alert on Monday. You need small, science-backed adjustments that keep your internal clocks in sync. Picture a weekday rhythm that you honor every weekend. Same wake window, steady bedtime, and a little light in the morning to anchor your day. When your weekend aligns with your body's 24-hour rhythm, you show up on Monday with clearer thoughts, faster reaction times, and steadier mood. The goal isn't perfection, it's consistency that supports your brain's peak performance when it matters most. Let's start with the why. Your circadian system coordinates hormones like melatonin at night and cortisol in the morning, along with metabolism and mood. Stable routines help the master clock synchronize all the body clocks across organs, tissues, and systems. If you drift into later weekend wake times or shift bedtimes by hours, that master clock gets confused. The result? Weekday performance dips, grogginess, slower thinking, and less reliable energy. Small, thoughtful tweaks over the weekend can protect this delicate balance, so your Monday brain isn't paying the price for a few days of relaxed schedules. Now, what is social jet lag? It's the misalignment between your biological clock and your social obligations. Weekend shifts jostle the system, making it harder to resynchronize on Monday. The fatigue stacks, cognitive sharpness wanes, and metabolic signals wobble when the clock is dragged out of its comfort zone. Think of it as a weekend stumble that bleeds into the start of your work week. Health and cognitive costs are real. Chronic misalignment and insufficient sleep relate to obesity, diabetes risk, and cognitive decline over time. Teens and young adults show that erratic sleep links to poorer memory, weaker problem solving, mood swings, and risk-taking. On Monday, weekend lateness and chaotic sleep patterns are associated with reduced attention and memory. These aren't just abstract ideas. They show up as slower thinking, slower reaction times, and a foggy start to the week. There's a lively debate about weekend catch-up. Some studies find that a bit of extra sleep after a weekday shortfall modestly boosts daytime function. Others warn that even an hour of catch-up can take days to restabilize, and larger shifts can re-trigger misalignment. The practical takeaway is clear. Schedule your weekend in a way that relieves sleepiness without derailing your circadian rhythm. Small, deliberate adjustments tend to offer the most reliable benefits without piling up sleep debt in disguise. Let's ground this in data you can use. Weekend extra sleep after adequate weekday sleep can be associated with roughly a 50% reduction in mortality risk in some large studies. Conversely, very short weekday sleep with weekend catch-up can tilt risk upward. Most weekend extensions link to meaningful heart health improvements over years. And watch the caveats. Sleeping more than 45 minutes on weekends or accumulating more than an hour of social jet lag has been linked to higher risks of sleep-disordered breathing and cognitive changes in brain activity. The message: moderate, consistent weekend sleep advances beat drastic shifts. So what does a practical weekend routine look like? I'm outlining a 6-point plan. Keep wake times consistent with your weekday, minimize alcohol, stay active during the day, avoid late caffeine, set an earlier, calmer bedtime, and create a wind-down routine that signals sleep. If you nap, cap it at 15-30 minutes, and avoid naps that spill into evening. Morning light is your anchor. Get bright light or outdoor sun soon after waking to lock in your clock. And the aim is to repay sleep debt without pulling your weekend wake time far from your weekday window. If you want a concrete roadmap, here's how to build it. Step 1. Choose a weekend wake time within 30-60 minutes of your weekday wake time. Step 2. Keep bedtimes within a 30-60 minute range of your weekday bedtime. Step 3. Plan social activities that don't push you into late nights. Step 4. Craft a pre-bed routine. Cool, dark room, relaxing activity, and zero screens an hour before bed. Step 5. Naps are optional, brief, and non-disruptive. Avoid napping after mid-afternoon. Step 6. Aim for morning light exposure of roughly 10,000 lux equivalent, whether by outdoor time or light therapy. Step 7. Monitor and adjust. If Monday seems foggy, Nudge your weekend wake time by 15 minutes and reassess. Of course, there are common traps: big weekend sleep shifts, late night outings, heavy meals, caffeine afternoon, and screens late at night can derail progress. Fixes include planned light exposure, wind down rituals, and reducing screen brightness as you wind down. Track your sleep for 2 weeks to see if your patterns are stabilizing your clock. Real-world case studies show that small, consistent changes yield tangible Monday benefits. People feel more alert, perform better on cognitive tasks, and carry that improved momentum into work. It's not magic, it's timing, consistency, and solid sleep hygiene. To wrap up, the bottom line is unmistakable. Consistency is king for circadian health and weekday performance. The evidence supports modest weekend sleep adjustments over drastic jumps. A steady routine, plus good sleep hygiene, compounds the benefits of timing stability. If you try one thing this weekend, make it a consistent wake time and a calm, predictable wind down. Your Monday brain will thank you, and your whole week will feel smoother. If you enjoyed this plan, try the printable weekend sleep plan template and log your sleep for 14 days to see the difference unfold.